and welcome to the Elfquest. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Siri, and we are reading Elfquest issue by issue. If you enjoyed this episode and would like to support us, you can now buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com. And remember to follow us on your favorite podcast platform.
So today we're going to talk about Shards number 5 and 6. The peace hounds are let loose. Venka regains consciousness. Shauna sacrifices herself. Peace hounds versus elves and wolves. The elves split up. Rayekis continues the search for his daughter. Two-Edge sees and hears everything. Before we start, I just want to apologize to everybody if my voice is kind of weird. I've been sick for a couple of weeks and I lost my voice completely.
Yeah, at least now we can hear you.
Yeah, which is why this episode comes out late because we literally could not record.
Yeah, it's hard to record when you can't hear anyone.
Yeah.
It's a podcast after all, so voice is everything. But we are back.
We are back and my voice is a lot better.
Yeah, and hopefully this was like this season's sickness, so it won't happen again. But
yeah.
No promises.
I work with kids. There's a lot of bugs going around.
But we start the story with the peace hounds getting loose, or not getting loose, they're like let loose.
Yeah.
To go around.
And hunt down the elves.
Yeah. I don't really get like when the Jun holds like the piece of cloth. It's like when you hold this or whatever, you will also be in charge. But he only have one piece. So there's only one more who can like...
Yeah, it's like a piece of Winowill's clothing.
Yeah, but I was more like, oh, everyone should get a piece.
Yeah. No, there's one piece.
Yeah. They could have cut it up into smaller pieces so everyone...
Yeah, and it's kind of like he says that like, oh, they will follow my every order. They would do what I wish, blah, 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 blah. But you need to hold Winowill's clothing.
Yeah, because they only... listen to Vinovill.
Yeah, because
so
the irony.
If you smell like her, yeah, but
the
still,
irony is quite strong. Like
she has a lot of clothing, so just give all your soldiers this piece of clothing, and also this would make so the peace hounds won't like go after your soldiers, because why would you have them kill your ally?
Yeah.
Just one question though.
Yeah.
The peace hounds are like trained to smell and find the elves.
Yeah.
Vinovill is an elf.
Yeah.
Isn't that like... Do they smell different elf?
Like later when they like... they make the herd hound like smell her clothing. They like run back to her.
Yeah, but I'm just like, wouldn't that be a little bit confusing? Because she's still an elf, you know? And none of them have ever really smelled any of the other elves. So how do they know the difference?
Yeah, that's a good question. To my recollection, the peace hounds never go after Winnowill.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like that either. I'm just like... In a way, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. They shouldn't, like, of course, all elves smell differently. Like, I would imagine the wolf riders smell like more earthy, like, has like a wood smell to them. They would smell very different like, from Winnowill.
You know, like this dogs that are trained to find shit. They like if you're gonna find a person that is lost, you need some of their belongings and be like, here, this is what you're gonna
need
find.
To smell their smell, like their personal smell.
And these hounds have never smelled any other else than Winnowill.
No, and like I imagine Winnowill would smell very different to the wolf riders, because the wolf riders live in the forest and are very close to nature. I imagine it would smell like kind of like wolf, kind of like dirt, moss,
but still how?
Have like a very foresty smell. So I imagine they would smell very different to Winnowill.
Yeah, but still, how does they know? They don't have a reference point.
No, and like their only reference point is Winnowill, and her smell, I imagine, would be very different.
Yeah, and she has a lot of human smell now, I guess, because she's been
living with the humans.
Yeah.
And probably like more industrial smell of like
Mhm.
metal and maybe campfires and stuff like that.
Yeah, true.
The wolfriders would smell very differently.
Still a little confusing how they know what they're looking for, though. They never.
Maybe she implanted something in their brains when she mutated them.
Has Venwil gone and sniffed all the elves and know what they...
And maybe she
I
like
don't
put
know.
like she can track them with sending.
True.
So maybe she put something in their brains that means they're able to like track other elves.
Maybe.
No matter of like who they are, like
Yeah.
a mechanism kind of to
They
feel where they are.
they found or noticed Rayek pretty fast.
Yeah,
so-
they did. Very fast, actually. And they just went for him.
They are like, oh, but it's like nightmare fuel
Yeah.
crawling up the walls.
Yeah.
Worse than spider kind of
With
thing.
these claw things coming out of their back.
It's like squirrels. They have no problem crawling up the wall.
Yeah,
They're just,
like at all.
stuck.
And Rick is like, I can do this. I can like just hide from them. They won't get up here. No, wrong.
They will get
They
up.
got up.
And one of his problems is like, I don't want to fight them because I don't want the humans to notice me.
Yeah, I don't want them to know that I'm here. And if I kill them or fight them, they'll know that I'm here. But
Question though, these humans in the watchtower,
yeah,
they must be blind or stupid because Rayek has been up on the roof for a while, but they don't start shooting at him before the hounds come up on the roof where
they've
Rayek is hanging.
probably been like looking down at where the peace sounds were before.
But they are a watchtower. This
Yeah,
is their job.
but
they are
like,
supposed to
If
watch.
I was in a watchtower and this evil sorceress Winnowill came and transformed wild dogs to these monster things, I would probably look at these monster things and see what they were doing instead of like
True,
looking out.
but their job is to protect the village.
Yeah, they're protecting it now because they're shooting arrows at Ray.
But yeah,
Missing,
he's
though.
been there for a while. Not
Yeah.
really they're if he didn't have the shield, they would have hit him.
Yeah, but like first they're doing a quite bad job at
Yeah.
hitting him. Ray says it's because they have bad eyesight, but like
Yeah,
I
it
think they're
looks
just
like
not
they're
the best
closer.
archers.
Yeah, it looks like they're closer to hit the hounds instead of Rayek,
Yes.
so too.
Maybe they should hit the hounds instead.
Yeah.
Better use of their time.
Mm-hmm.
But Drake decides that he like needs to fly off and try to hide before he gets like spotted by everyone.
And he doesn't have the energy or the power yet to shield himself and fight everyone.
No,
because the
like,
palace is in pieces, is it?
yeah, and it's kind of too far away right now.
Oh, okay.
So he's not as boosted as he'd like to be.
Yeah. But he sends images to the wolf riders so they know what they're up against now.
Yeah, to like warn them of these peace hounds.
Mm-hmm. Well, why does Nana call Cutter?
Shauna?
Oh, Shauna. Sorry. Nana is dead.
Yeah, she's
Long gone.
Long gone.
Why does she call Cutter sword spirit?
Because he has a sword.
But it's not a sword. It's dagger.
Or a knife. You know, she doesn't like know his name because she doesn't understand their language.
But isn't it more like a sound? You know, when you introduce yourself, it's like
But I don't know if he has introduced himself officially yet.
true that.
Yeah. Cutter says something here. After like receiving his sending and everything, he says to Shauna that Gromwell John sends near wolves, hunt us, kill tall ones too. Many big bad magic near wolves.
Yeah, it's like they're almost wolves. I think they call the dogs also near wolves because they look like wolves,
Yeah.
but they don't act like wolves or
Yeah.
smell like wolves. Or
But it's kind of like he says that these creatures has also killed humans.
yeah, but we see that later when
Yeah.
they go into this, or was it before?
No, it's later.
It's later when they go into this family.
Yeah.
Because this family has a statue of some other kind of like angel
I think it's a
something.
preserver.
Probably, but like it's not putting the Jun on his pedestal.
Yeah.
It's like saying they're believing other things than the June, so
Yeah,
that's why they have to die.
which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
But the dog of the inn like tries to come in down in the cellar. John has to like chase him out, like, no, go away, you can't come in here.
And last time we had a tower within a tower.
Yeah.
This
time though.
We have a tower within a tower within a tower.
Yeah, so now it's 3 of them, not 2.
Yep. I still don't get it.
It's getting more and more crazy.
Yeah, but like Rayek says, this is an insane maze. It's hard to like navigate around. It's probably one of Two Edges games or
To like
schemes,
try to keep people out, try to keep them from finding him, and like,
but also like getting him entertained. He needs to be entertained.
Like he can really enjoy people like running around trying to find where they're going and realizing like this is a fucking maze. But as Rayek sends to Venka, she regains consciousness.
But Two Edges like, don't you dare answer your father.
Yeah, unless you've got heart and guts enough to play 2 mice and an owl with a black snake. Like, yeah, he has a point.
He has.
Yeah, like you really don't want Venuil to know where Venka or Rayek is. So unless you want her to find out, don't answer, because she will find out.
Yeah. Here they're talking about like Two Edges like, oh, they remember me. It's been like ages ago.
Mm-hmm.
But Venka is like, it's only been 8 times 8 since some of us dealt with you.
Yeah.
And I struggle to figure out how many years that is.
But I counted that earlier.
8, that must be 16.
Wait. 8 times 8 times 8 is 512.
But she only says 8 times 8.
Yeah.
So 8, maybe that's 88. No,
8 is 8 times 8.
But she doesn't say 8 times 8 times 8. She only says 8 times 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what is
8 like 8 times.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Times 8.
Yeah. So,
and I calculated it when it came out the first time in years 9 and 9.5.
But is it it's 500 something years
512
since this happened, or is it
512 years since so
they doesn't count the long sleep here, or
no, it's awake years. So it's the years between Rayek took the palace and they went to sleep.
Yeah, because they were sleeping for many years, right?
10,000 years.
Yeah.
So she says like it's only been 500 years, like as if 500 years weren't a long time. But like,
then for Two Edge, it's been 10,000 years since he didn't sleep.
Yeah.
Or travel in time.
Mm-hmm.
Did Venka travel in time or sleep?
Sleep.
She slept, yeah. Oh yeah, of course, because she had one of the dreams.
Yeah, and she was raised by Cutter, not Rayek.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but because Rayek sent to her, Venuil thinks like, I found you. I can send to you now. I will black send you.
Nah, Venka can still block you.
Oh yes, and Venka doesn't get any of the effects of the black sending. Venuil gets all of the effect on her.
Yeah, and it annoys me that Two Edge doesn't call her Venuil, but Lady Venuil. He knows her real name, so why use the human name?
But he loves games. And right now, Venuil is playing a game as Lady Venuil. So it's a lot more fun to him to like, he really gets into it and becomes a part of this fantasy of Venuil and continues spinning the story around her. Like, she thinks she's in control of this story. She thinks she's in control of the Jun. She's not.
No, he is.
because this is Turej's game and he has been playing this game for a lot of years.
Like he did with his previous game.
Yeah.
He has a problem.
He does, but like a lot of his problem is his identity crisis of who
True.
he is and everything. So playing games, everything of this, like I think it keeps him from thinking about all of the hard stuff and he can just focus on whatever fun he's having in the moment.
Yeah, true. He is really satisfied though that Venka can block Venevel.
Yeah. Flick my Lady Venevel like a fly, he says.
Mm-hmm.
Delightful. It's great.
Delightful it is.
Yes. So because she can't send to Venka, she says, I'll send to Rake instead. Maybe he can show me where he is. Maybe I can fool him.
And this is so manipulative.
Oh,
like,
it's insane.
Oh, there you are, love maid. I was just thinking of you and your charming body. Come, let me cherish you.
Caress you.
Like,
feel you, touch you. But she doesn't say love mate. She says love mate.
yeah.
Yeah. Because she doesn't see him as a love mate.
No, she doesn't.
But Rake is actually smart for once. He says, no, beloved, true to your nature, is it my child you want, not me? I look away. I lock you away from my mind now, though never from my heart.
Mm-hmm. He is smart, even though that she loves him. No, he loves her.
It's a good thing that he can finally stand for himself and what he believes in and not just follow her like a headless chicken.
Yeah, but it's probably also more because he is protecting Venka.
Yeah.
If Venka wasn't in the picture, he would just fly straight to her.
Yeah, but I think it's very good for him and for his character that he's able to like stand up against her and not like run right into her trap.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But now we're back with the peace hounds and they've come to this house with these humans. And the old man, like the granddad, but he opens like this chest of figures, 3 figures that he has sculpted. And the one he holds look like a preserver.
Yeah. And he knows that they're not allowed because he's like, maybe I should just bury you out back and like hide them.
Yeah, so my grandbabies can dig you up one day.
Yeah.
And have something to believe in.
Remember what's really there instead of this stupid June that's like thinks he's everything.
Yeah, and he like has a lot of them. So I'm assuming that he has seen a preserver in his younger age.
Or his ancestors have told him stories about them.
Yeah. Because they look a lot like preservers. And it's like, they're beautiful. I don't understand why they feel a need to like ruin all of these figures. It's like a toy.
Oh, and they don't just ruin the figures. They kill the grandfather.
Yeah. The old man. They see it as like he's committed blasphemy.
Oh, yeah. But he totally has in their eyes because he's believing in someone else than the June.
Yes. But did you have to ruin like his legacy, his handwork? It's like a craft. And it's
they
like toys.
Soldiers.
Oh, stupid soldiers.
War.
Because they
don't care.
Literally like toys. There's no real reason for them to break these figures.
I think though, if he wasn't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have done it because they would have just looked at it as toys or something.
Yeah, or if he just left it in a cabinet, they wouldn't have gone looking through the house for these figures.
No,
they would
I
have
don't think so either.
Probably just taken out the old man and all of the figures would be fine.
But he was like really trying to hide it, trying to hide himself.
Yeah.
And I think that's what made them do this.
Yeah, and for his punishment they actually throw him out on the street so that the peace house can murder him and eat him in front of all of the townsfolk.
Yeah,
which is insanely
so everyone
gruesome.
can see what's happening to you if you disobey.
Yeah, so Shauna thinks that no more, this must stop, and the peace house obviously can smell her, and like she's been spending time with the wolf riders or the elves, so she probably smells a little bit of elfy-ish.
She tried to distract them though, running like a longer way home because the elves are like, oh, she's been gone for a while. Maybe something happened to her.
Yeah. They're starting to talk about like splitting up and going out searching.
Yeah. And they basically know that they need to flee because the hounds are coming for them.
Yeah. And suddenly Shona drops in through the window. Like, they're after me. I'm gonna lead them away. You guys flee.
Yeah, I'm gonna run this way. You gotta run the other way.
Yeah. But
the hounds are smarter than she thinks.
Yeah, because they can smell the more intense smell of the wolf riders down in that cellar. So one of them like sticks his head through the small window and Cutter like cuts off piece of its tentacle.
Yeah. And that really hurt them. It looks like they have a lot of nerves in the tentacle because they are like whining really loud when that happens.
Yeah, and like Cutter only took off like the tip of one of the spikes. Yeah. So it wasn't like a big part of the tentacle. It was a tiny one and it impacted so much. But the wolves are quite small, or the hounds. They run around into the inn and try searching for them inside instead of through the window.
Yeah, and they go into the bedroom of these humans.
Yes, because they go up the stairs to the, like, where all the guests of the inn is staying.
Yeah, and this kind of shows how small their brains are.
Yeah.
Because they literally have the smell of the elves, but they don't know how to find them.
And they saw that they were down in the cellar, but they go up the stairs to look for them upstairs.
Yeah, and they spend so much time trying to get down the basement that the elves has a lot of time to come up with a good plan.
Yeah, and while they're upstairs, we can see this panel like the elves talking about them like having to run away, and then the hounds have gone upstairs, and you can see the troll pushing his sister through the window, and her butt is kind of too big.
Yeah, but hell, it's trolls we're talking about here.
Yeah. But two of the elves refuse to leave. They want to stay behind.
Yeah, they want to give the elves like a lead to get away and like distract them a little bit. When the hounds finally manage to get down to the basement,
it is only Clarebrook and Tree Stump with two wolves left down there. And all the other elves have escaped.
I don't think these hounds are battle trained.
No. They're kind of just like feral.
Clarebrook and Tree Stump has a lot of battle experience.
Yes.
They
many,
know how
many
to
years.
like get around the tentacles, get around their
fangs,
everything. Like, they basically win in like 5 seconds. I don't see this battle going on for so long. It's just 2 pages.
Yeah, like one of them manages to like bite part of Clarebrook's leg, but Trisomp like smashes its brains in.
But he doesn't really take a part of her leg, right? It's just more like a bite.
No, it's just a bite. And as I say later, it mostly catched the leather in her pants, not really much of her skin.
Yeah.
So it's not even a critical hit. It's just like a nibble.
And this goes like against the hound's instincts too, because their instincts should say go for the most critical part of the body.
Yeah,
like,
go for the kill.
Yeah. And why go for the leg?
Unless you can bite off the artery in the leg, there's no good reason to bite there.
But still, if you find the artery, just like tie it off so the blood doesn't go into the leg. Like,
yeah,
rather lose the leg than the life, you know.
Yeah, it's not a tactical good thing to do. They should know better, but
they should, because the hounds are meant to be like warriors, attackers, protectors, but they don't know how to be. They're like 3 monsters against 2 tiny elves.
Yeah.
And if you look at them, they are built with muscles.
Oh yes.
But still, these tiny elves are stronger than them.
Yeah. But thanks to Petalwing, they manages to kill one of them because she spits wrap stuff in its face, and then they stab it through the heart.
Yeah. I love what she called them though. Nasty bad woof woof.
Yes, that's the bad woof woof. And after that, like when the near wolf hound go down, the wolf like jumps on it and like rips out its throat. Like they know how to go for this kill. They jump straight on it and just rips out the throat without any more.
True.
Yeah.
So why don't they do it on... Oh no, the wolves go for the kill on the hound. So
Yeah.
the wolves know how to kill, but the hounds doesn't know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the wolves killed it.
But the wolves are on the elf side.
Yeah.
So what? The hounds are just stupid.
They're just stupid. They don't have their instincts ready.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, the peace hounds, like, they flee. They run away.
By the way, the peace hounds, they were made from just normal household dogs, right?
Yeah, like stray dogs that were like they were in the dog pound and they like killed a human. They were real nasty dogs, but
they were still dogs.
They were dogs. They were not wolves.
They should have used wild animals, not animals that are
domesticated animals.
Like, they're like bred to be humans' friends. So they don't like. Of course, dogs still have the instincts. You have dog fights and all that, but they're wild not animals has a wilder instinct.
Yeah, they're not as ferocious as a wolf would be.
Exactly.
Yeah. So after that, they decide that we need to go up. We need to hide. So they take the wolves with them and they go up the stairs. And they should be so thankful that the peace hounds were already up in this hallway in the dark. Because when a human comes out and sees the wolf, he's like, "It's the peace hound, no!" and locks the door.
Yeah, but also he is full of blood and everything. So
yeah, but like
he looks kind of nasty.
And he would probably put more question on it if the peace hounds hadn't been up there earlier.
Oh yeah, true.
So because they've already been up there and they know they've already been up there, they think this is a peace hound instead of this is the first time that they see a wolf. They would maybe be a little more cautious, like, why is there a wolf here? What is it doing?
That. Oh, I like it when the peace hounds are like basically fleeing the scene. And Pedalwing like flies after them and like, nasty bad woof woof, better go home, better stay home. It's just like so like, oh, I won. I'm so tiny. But
I did it all. I fixed it.
Just so proud kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. They get up to the ladder and they actually manage to get the wolves to climb up the ladder to the attic.
Oh yeah, not just the attic. They go up on the roof. Like, I questioned that.
No, this is the attic.
Yeah, but later they are on the roof and the wolves are with them on the roof. So
yeah, I don't know how they got it up on the actual roof.
No.
But like just getting a wolf to climb a ladder is quite impressive.
Yeah, they probably helped them, like push them a little.
Yeah.
Or no, because when the last wolves is coming up, no, you see, it's probably Tree Stump's hand pushing up.
No.
The butt. Yeah, here on the when they're up here.
He's like
pushing like the butt of the wolf.
He's like pushing his butt, like, get up there.
Yeah.
So they like bind Claire Brooks' wound on her leg, and
they're asking themselves, like, should we risk our safety sending to Cutter that we actually survived, or should we just stay hidden?
At the same time, like, sending to Cutter might mean that, like, we can catch it if they're close enough.
Yeah.
But one of the guards comes down and like, but 3 dogs came in, 2 came out, where's the last one? And they find the carcass and they set it on fire.
And it just like disintegrated.
The carcass burns, but the tree house doesn't. It's made of timber.
True that though.
How?
But I thought like they basically just disintegrated. The hound wasn't burning for long. It was just like catch on fire and
but it's
was gone.
So strange that like the floor doesn't catch fire.
True that.
It just puts itself out after the dog is gone.
Like the whole dog was on fire.
Yeah.
But the house doesn't catch fire.
Yeah.
Magic house.
Magic, very magic indeed. But when they come back out, they like takes out Vinowill's cloak and it's like, oh, you gotta go get healed up, like sniff this scrap.
Yeah, go and find Mama.
Yeah.
These 2 human guards, they're a little afraid because they're like, who's gonna tell the Jinn that one of the hounds is dead?
Yeah.
I don't dare to do it.
I wouldn't dare telling Vinovill or the Jinn that one of them died.
Probably already know.
Yeah, like she made them. She probably knows, but
she also made so many, so I think she's like, a lot of them's gonna die, but since I make so many, they're gonna outnumber
she knows
the elves.
the power of the wolf riders and elves. She knows that they are ferocious fighters. They're probably gonna take out some of them, but she's counting on them not being able to take out all of them.
Yeah.
And we're back inside of the tower in the tower in the tower.
Yep, where Rayek finds a secret tunnel.
Yes, because he's hiding behind this, like...
It looks like a dresser.
Yeah, fancy cabinet dresser thing. And he finds a secret tunnel.
Yeah, it's just by sheer luck, but...
Yeah, and he ends up inside of the throne room.
And isn't it like the throne room is pretty close to the rooms where the shards are?
Yeah, the chamber in the chamber. Yeah. And he can feel it. He says that he can feel it. They're so close.
Mm-hmm.
He says that the power is singing through his bones.
Yeah, so that's basically there.
Yeah, so right now he's quite supercharged as well, meaning that Rayek is quite scary at the moment.
Oh, yeah. And the June is coming into the throne room.
Yes, with his entourage.
Mm-hmm. He has a big entourage, though.
He does.
But is this lady that is like behind him, that's not Vinovill, is it?
No.
So he has another lady.
Yeah, I don't know if it's one of his ladies or if it's just a highborn lady that is visiting, because the others here seem like they might be visitors.
True, that he's just like showing around, showing how powerful he is.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like visitors to watch what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
At the end.
But as Rayek is hiding behind the throne,
he's like inviting people. Like, oh, I'm gonna kill this person. Do you want to come and watch?
Yeah.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah, like this is gonna be a show.
Wow.
But Rayek is hiding behind the throne and he's like ready to attack.
Yeah.
And then he gets a sending. I wouldn't, erstwhile master of the palace, kill my favorite human, the Jun, and you shall never see your girl child again.
Two-Edge, where?
Yeah, and you can see the anger in his face.
Oh, Two-Edge sees and hears everything, so...
Yeah, here, but look, and I am not here. Oh, what will the mad master builder do with my baby? What?
He's so cruel.
And he's playing with Rayek. But it's the Jun is Two-Edge plaything. Two-Edge doesn't want the Jun to die.
No, because he's a big piece in his game.
Yeah, he wants his plaything.
He's probably like a chess piece, like the king or the queen, like a very important piece.
Yeah.
So if he kills it this early in the game is done.
Yeah.
But Venka is in Two-Edge chamber and be like, oh, I wish I had like the wolf rider's ears so I can listen to everything that's happening, because she's trapped and she's trying to find a way out.
Yeah. And he says, like, your Cyrus located the remains of the palace. Well, will you help us restore it? I help?
He doesn't know what help means.
No, and he's like, help you pleases you. Help and displease mother. But help and end the game? Oh, that's a stumper.
Yeah, he would help them if that displeases Vinovill, but that also means that his game is done, so he displeases himself.
And
so,
also
like,
displeasing Vinovill is kind of scary.
It is, but he would love to do it too if it really wasn't his fault, because then she wouldn't be mad at him.
Yeah,
you know?
At the same time, ending the game might be fun as well, because it depends on how the ending of the game plays out.
Yeah. Now, Two-Edge wants to show Venka his citadel, like he calls it.
Yeah, but like it starts with her saying, will you help guide me out of here? A tour of the citadel? Sure.
like delighted. Come here. I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you the way out, but I'm gonna show you what I see.
Yeah, because he's like, he heard, show me the citadel, when she said, help me find a way out.
Yeah,
He hears what he wants.
he does.
But through his tour, like, I'm wondering what goes through 2Edge's head when he makes all of these peepholes. Why is he watching people at the toilet?
And it's almost like this is the first people that he actually shows Venka. So it feels like, I'm really proud of this.
Yeah, like, look at this person pooping.
Yeah, I'm watching them all the time going to the toilet.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to come and watch them?
Yeah, and then he's like, and this is the June's chambers. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And look here, you can see out on the polluting city. It is beautiful.
Wow. He just loves his game.
Yes. But the last people that he shows her.
But also when he shows all these places, it's like all those wonders and yet not a smile.
Yeah.
She's not impressed of his peoples.
No,
she's not impressed of people pooping.
Or a bedchamber or a polluted city.
No.
Like, and he's like, I got it. I know where we go. I know what will bring a smile on your face.
Yeah, there's going to be an execution today.
Yes.
So let me show you that.
I'm sure you're going to enjoy watching this.
Yeah, this is your favorite part.
Yeah, and this execution game is so insanely cruel.
Yeah, they are basically tearing him apart.
Yeah, they have this water pipe system where water comes down on this wheel, goes down into two big barrels that is linked to his hands, and when they fill up, they will tip over.
It's also linked to his feet.
Yeah.
So they're basically pulling both his arms different directions and his feet different directions.
Yes. So they're just waiting for the water to fill up these like bird figures so that they will tip over and rip his limbs off.
Yep. Basically almost just like tearing him in pieces.
Yeah. But him standing there, I understand why the Jun doesn't like him. Because he doesn't like the Jun.
Yeah.
Hear me, friends. Cromwell Jones only a man. Kill him, or he will kill you. Kill your spirits forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Shuna is among the public watching. I don't think she should watch this.
No. You see like the hands and feet ripping apart.
Yeah.
You hear him screaming.
Yeah.
And when the water drops, it goes on the spectators.
Yeah.
And I found it a little nasty because I don't think it's just water.
No,
I
probably
think
not.
It's
more sinister.
It's pieces from this human that's been ripped apart too.
Yeah, like how to make it as sinister as possible.
Yeah.
And when that happens, Shauna just walks over to me and like, enough is enough. If you have the guts to defy the Jun, meet me at... It's really smart. Like, they've just watched someone that doesn't believe in the Jun's beliefs be murdered, and then going around and say, if you don't believe in the Jun,
yeah, and
do this.
It's probably not the only man she's talking to.
Probably not. But it's a quite smart place to do it. Like, this is a place where you can actually reach into them because they've just seen something so gruesome happen. And I'm assuming that is like right after that, two of the peace hounds come running back into the masses.
Yeah, those are probably the injured ones.
Yeah.
Because they're whining.
Yeah. He, unlike the Jun, says that she has to go and heal them, so.
Yeah, and it's like, they were invincible, you said. You go nowhere till they're whole again, and you answer to me. Like,
yeah.
He is mad.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know about the dead one yet. He just knows about the
injured
ones.
one. But 2Edge, sitting in his little hole, like giggles himself.
Yeah, it's so delightful because he's watched someone been teared apart.
Yeah, what delicious fun. Mother likes it not one bit that she cannot get you and your sire. I tell you, if Cutter's little army manages to reach my citadel too, I'll reward them with clues. Clues to take them inside the crystal chamber.
Yeah.
He has been planning this for a while.
This is exactly what he was planning.
He has been planning this for a while. He wants Cutter to get in. He wants Cutter to help because that ruins Winnie-Will's day.
Yeah. He wanted Cutter and the Wolf Riders to get into the Frozen Mountain too. So
yeah, and that's probably why he took Venka, because he knew that would annoy his mom.
Yeah.
She's gonna be so mad that she can't have you because I got you.
Yeah, and she can't find you because I'm smarter than her.
Because I'm hiding you.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hilarious. I love Twitch.
Yeah.
He has some issues, okay? He has some issues.
He has. But he is so entertaining too.
He's the best.
This would be a good reality show.
Yes.
Twitch reality show. It's almost like Big Brother kind of thing, trapped in a house with
Twitch in the walls.
Yeah. Wow, we should create that.
Who wants to be Veneville?
Oh wow, this is gonna be a good show.
Yeah, who will he like the least so that he can torment you?
Wow.
He gets the role of Cutter, the one he tries to help, but only if you deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the next episode will be Shards number 7 and 8.
So until next time, go recognize a troll.